Good afternoon. We are pleased to send you this video message with my friend and colleague Svitlana Romenka, who will speak to you a bit later. And I would like to introduce myself. I'm Svitlana Romenka and I am Ukrainian environmental lawyer and climate campaigner. And also I am founder and director of Razom We Stand. Razom means together in Ukrainian, organization that aim to act together to end fossil fueled war and conflicts and climate chaos and drive a renewable energy transition in Ukraine and globally. And we are here just recording this video for you, for your conference and for everyone who participates today from the Ukrainian pavilion at COP27. And we are standing with Svitlana in the middle of the big halls that symbolizes the bombarding and shelling of Ukraine that has been happening over the last 9 months already. And behind on us there are some examples of the land from 16 regions of Ukraine that represents that. So we will rebuild, and we would like to rebuild in green. And we would like to send you a few messages today to address your conference. And now I am just giving the floor to my colleague Svitlana, who will introduce herself, and later on I will continue as well.
Thank you, Svitlana. And I'm Svitlana as well. I'm Svitlana Romenka. I'm head of Laboratory of Applied Climatology, and I work actually for IPCC and for Working Group 1's physical science basis. So I'm a scientist, and I understood from the very beginning it was clear for me that the war and climate change has the same roots. So it means that if we stop to use fossil fuels, we will have less chances of the war, and especially this war on Ukraine. Well, but at the same time, I remember that from the very beginning I was thinking about the future. I was pretty sure that we will win in this war, because this just about justice, and this justice is a matter for climate change as well, and for us to be a neighbor of a big terrorist country as Russia now. And I said at that time that we will not surrender in this war, and we will not surrender to combat climate change. So now we see that we are in Ukraine, we are winning in this war. And I really hope that with climate change we will be winning as well. But for this we need to be together, to be Razom, to combat, and to win after all for everyone on this planet.
Yes, thank you so much, Svitlana. And Svitlana is with us with our Stand With Ukraine campaign that united 860 organizations from 60 countries since the very beginning. And she was the first one sitting on the IPCC meeting, yes, and speaking to the Russia representative about the harm that they are making and about the war. And now we are here today as well in this Ukrainian pavilion to say that the war is not over. It still rages on, and it's very violent, and many people are truly dying. We are losing our main asset, our people, our beautiful and smart Ukrainians every day. And for that purpose, we would like to send you a few messages. The first message is that we must end fossil fuel addiction that feeds Russia's war machine, which means that EU must cut significantly their supply and their consumption of oil, gas and coal as they do, and for sure cut any supply from Russia's side, as they should have done many months ago, and impose a full embargo on Russian gas specifically. And today I spoke to Mr. Franz Timmermans, who said very good political phrases about why they were not able to impose embargo, but I don't think that it's true. And I believe that Sweden, one of the wealthiest countries of the world, will react accordingly and will help Ukraine to end this war and also to rebuild our country in green, which means more investments into renewable energy, because we still lack them. And we don't want to rebuild Ukraine with the same dirty industries that we had. We don't want to rebuild Ukraine based on fossil fuels, and we want energy security, we want peace, we want freedom, including freedom from fossil fuels for everyone on the planet, Europe included. And that's how we can tackle the climate crisis all together, because after we win over Russia, but we will definitely win, it's just a matter of time, and we will need to tackle a huge climate crisis. Emissions are still our own, and Europe must lead the way. So far, we have not seen a bold political action, including from Sweden. We know that Sweden has been officially part of National Advisory Council, an international advisory council that has been recently established with our Ministry of Energy. What we expect here? We expect Sweden to push for renewable energy transition and look to how to strengthen our plan to rebuild Ukraine in green, instead of supporting the plans of our ministry on exploring more gas, because gas is not that will make us independent and free from energy insecurity, climate crisis and food crisis and many other crises in the world.